Stands. Stop listening to the bullshit until it comes from me. I'm the man in control of my destiny. I'm the man that handles my business. I'm a smart individual and I make calculated decisions every step of the way. Don't listen to the bullshit from other sources. If I tell you something, then you know it's real.
What's going on, you guys? Anthony Joshua returns this weekend against Jermaine Franklin. But something that AJ said that leads me to believe, is he in the right mind state, right? Hit that like button for your boy when we shoot up Boxing TV. This is what we're going to be. Anthony Joshua says, yeah, he will retire. If he lose, he will retire. Now, going into this fight with Jermaine Franklin, it's do or die for Anthony Joshua. If he loses, one may say it's the end of the road for him. But Derrick James and Errol Spence, right? Derrick James' style, Errol Spence's style, I think it's a very effective style for a guy like Anthony Joshua. However, is it too late? Is it too late? I felt like he should have went with Derrick James years ago, and then we probably would have seen a new and improved Anthony Joshua 2.0. But will it be enough? Instead of coming to America and working right with Derrick James or even Ronnie Shields, he went with Robert Garcia. And we saw how that disaster went, right? Going to this fight with Franklin, AJ said some things that leads you to believe, is he in the right mind state? You're thinking retirement. If you lose, you say things like, losing shouldn't be in your vocabulary when you're about to go to battle, right? He said the word loss. So in his mind, if I lose, but that's just how AJ always been throughout his career. Very transparent, very honest guy about how he feels, right? But he gonna have to put all that feeling stuff aside and go to battle and get the job done. Now, could he do it under Derrick James is the question. I think he could, because I think Derrick James is a good coach, a really good coach. And I think Anthony Joshua already had a very textbook style, similar to Errol Spence. He just has to tweak some things and make AJ a more of an assertive fighter. Because Errol Spence goes in there, man, he don't really care about what you're doing, right? Anthony Joshua's going to have that same mindset. I don't care what you're doing. I'm going to go do what I got to do. Seek and destroy. Could AJ do it? After suffering a few setbacks, right? After not being the most confident fighter out there, does AJ have what it takes? We seen what Christopher Colbert did, right? People kind of wrote him off because he mentally checked out of his fight with Hector Luis Garcia, but he showed improvements in that department against El Rayo Venezuelez, right? So Anthony Joshua is going to have to do the same. I'm rooting for AJ. I'm rooting for AJ and his comeback to the top. I'm rooting for him to develop and improve as a fighter. And I'm very interested in seeing how Derrick James builds up AJ, right? Because Derrick James, and whether you love him or hate him, is one of the best trainers in boxing. He got Errol Spence, Jamel Charlo, Frank Martin, all great talents, right? And he seems to have these guys in really good shape and very well prepared. Could he do the same for Anthony Joshua at this point in AJ's career? It's going to be a collective effort between both guys. I think the chemistry should be good. AJ seems like a guy that's really pays attention. He seems like he's a student of the game, right? It's just a matter. I think AJ's biggest issue is his heart and his mental toughness. He just got to be willing to bite down and just go forward, right? He's going to have to do that with his Derrick James style. Derrick James style, Errol Spence mastered it. And if you follow boxing, if you know Derrick James was a professional fighter, and if you've seen in his fights, he fights just like Errol Spence, except he's an orthodox fighter. Errol Spence, more athletic guy, but carbon copies, right? Will AJ get up in there and start fighting like EJ? Only time will tell. Tell me what you guys think. Is AJ in the right mind state to be going into a fight with Jermaine Franklin, talking about retirements and losing, right? And will it work? Will Derrick James style work for Anthony Joshua? Like, subscribe, holla at your boy. Peace out.